Tristan Rogers, the beloved actor best known for his legendary role as Robert Scorpio on General Hospital, has died at the age of 79 after a brave battle with lung cancer. His passing on August 15, 2025, has left fans, friends, and the soap opera community heartbroken, marking the end of an era for daytime television. Born on June 3, 1946, in Melbourne, Australia, Tristan Rogers started his career on Australian television before making the leap to Hollywood. What many people don't know is that his most iconic role almost never happened. In December of 1980, he was cast as Robert Scorpio for what was supposed to be just a single day. But his undeniable charisma, suave presence, and quick connection with audiences transformed that small part into a decades-long legacy. Scorpio became a central figure in the soap world, a character whose impact stretched far beyond the borders of General Hospital. Rogers' portrayal of Robert Scorpio helped shape some of the most legendary storylines in daytime history. He was at the heart of the unforgettable Ice Princess storyline, a sweeping international adventure that captivated millions of viewers. He became a key figure in the iconic Luke and Laura saga, one of the most watched and celebrated romances in television history. And when his character was presumed dead in 1992, fans mourned deeply, only for Scorpio to make dramatic returns over the years, keeping audiences on edge with each reappearance. Tristan Rogers didn't just play a character, he created a phenomenon. Robert Scorpio was suave, smart, adventurous, and full of mystery, but what made him truly beloved was the way Rogers infused him with heart and humanity. He wasn't just a spy or a hero, he was a man with vulnerabilities, struggles, and relationships that resonated with fans for generations. Even after Scorpio's supposed exit, Rogers' bond with General Hospital was unbreakable. He returned in 1995 for a brief but memorable appearance, then again in 2006, and later reprised the role on General Hospital, Night Shift in 2008, where his character faced colon cancer in a storyline that carried deep emotional weight. In 2019, Rogers made a full comeback to the soap, remaining a fan favorite until his departure in 2024. In fact, just last month, he briefly returned to the show once more, giving fans one final appearance shortly after revealing his real-life cancer diagnosis. In July 2025, Rogers publicly shared the news that he was battling lung cancer. Despite the gravity of his diagnosis, his words were filled with gratitude and grace. He thanked fans for their unwavering support, even as rumors and misinformation about his health spread online. Admirers around the world flooded social media with heartfelt messages, prayers, encouragement, and memories of how Robert Scorpio had touched their lives. One fan summed it up perfectly, writing, "You've always been a fighter, Tristan, and you've always been a hero to us." But Tristan Rogers was so much more than Robert Scorpio. His career extended well beyond General Hospital. He lent his voice to Disney's animated classic The Rescuers Down Under, where he brought the character Jake to life. He appeared on other soap staples like The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. He made appearances on shows like Babylon 5, leaving his mark across television genres. And in 2020, he won a Daytime Emmy Award for his performance as Doc in Studio City, proving his talent was as versatile as it was enduring. When news of his passing broke, tributes poured in immediately. General Hospital's executive producer Frank Valentini called Rogers a one-of-a-kind talent, adding that Port Charles, the fictional town at the heart of the soap, will never be the same without him or Robert Scorpio. Fans and colleagues described him as loyal, charismatic, deeply authentic, and unforgettable. His co-stars and longtime friends remembered him not just as an actor, but as a man who carried himself with kindness, humor, and dignity both on and off screen. Tristan Rogers leaves behind his wife, Teresa Parkerson, his children Sarah and Cale, and his grandchild, all of whom now carry the memory of a man whose influence stretched across continents and decades. While his passing is a heartbreaking loss, his legacy remains alive in the countless episodes, performances, and moments that will forever echo in the hearts of his fans. For 4 decades, Robert Scorpio was not just a character, he was an icon of daytime drama. And Tristan Rogers, with his suave charm, brilliant talent, and undeniable screen presence, ensured that Scorpio would never be forgotten. Tristan Rogers' passing closes a chapter in soap opera history, but his spirit, his work, and his impact live on. He will always be remembered as one of the greats of daytime television, a legend whose name will forever be tied to the golden age of General Hospital. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity update.